Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to another episode of What the Smut Book Reviews. My name is Candice, and I'm your host. And as you can tell by the title of this channel, or the name of this, whatever you want to call it, the name of this channel, here we are devoted to reviewing all things schmutty. In today's video, we will be reviewing The Glass Queen by Gena Showalter. This is book 2 in her Forest of Good and Evil series. This is, disclaimer, this is a YA novel. This is a young adult romance novel. So if you're looking for like there is sex in the book, but it's not like sex. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that we generally read on this channel that's like, you know. But it is a romance novel. It is a love story. So we're just going to roll with it. And because I like the book and I like the series and I like the author and this is my channel and I can do whatever I want. So I make the rules here. This is the only place where I have control in my entire life. Okay. I have actually put off doing this review. Not this review in particular, but just recording in general for a hot minute because, not because the book is bad, because it's the opposite of that, obviously. Love the book. But just because I have been so busy and I have felt so shit. Like just in general, just a lot going on. You guys, most of you guys probably don't know. Some of you might know that I actually have a full-time 9-to-5 job. I also have an online bakery, which I sell through Etsy. I have an Etsy bakery shop. It's called The Sugared South. I have had so many orders. Like, I want the business, but at the same time, it's like I'm only one person and I can't bake 7 different kinds of cookies in a day. So that's what's been going on. And in addition to that, I have just felt like total garbage. Like I've been getting really bad migraines and I know what's causing it. I just don't know how to fix it and make it stop. So yeah. So that's why I have been basically procrastinating recording this video. But I actually finished this book about a week and change ago, and I was so hype to do the review, and then everything happened, and then I stuff. Anyway, so in today's video, we are going to review The Glass Queen, which I will put the cover for here. Is that not like a fucking stunning cover, by the way? Like, isn't that just so beautiful? The both covers for The Evil Queen, which was originally released in hardcover and then subsequently released in paperback, both covers for that one were just like, like, especially the red one is my favorite, which I think is the paperback version. That red apple joint, like that's, so this one is, if you've seen my previous videos, I know I'm so sorry that I'm like all over the place, but that's just kind of my personality. So we're going to have to roll with that. So, if you saw my video review for The Evil Queen, which is the first book in this series, you will know that The Glass Queen is the second book, and that this series is basically devoted to like reimagined fairy tales. So, basically Gena has taken every version of a particular fairy tale that she can find, even like from different cultures or dating back to like, I don't know, the olden days. And she's basically done all of this research to see like what differences there are between all of these different tellings of this story. And then she's taken it and she's twisted it up again and she's made it into something new. So, usually you'd be like, okay, so it's Cinderella, but it's like a retelling of Cinderella. I'm not really into that. No. Okay, this retelling, I try. I tried to explain this to my mom. I tried to sit her down. She's like, what are you reading right now? And I was like, oh, I'm reading The Glass Queen by Gena Showalter. And she's like, what's it about? And I started telling her, and I literally saw her eyes glaze over. And then by the time I was done, she was like this. Wow. How does one person think of all of this? And I was like, I don't know. Because I've said it in other videos. How do you even? I can't. So anyway, 10 minutes in, haven't told you anything about the book. I'm so sorry. So the book is currently, it has 415 pages. It is currently for sale for Kindle and Nook for the price of $9.99. You can get the paperback version of this. It says on Amazon for $11.99. I don't know if the paperback version has actually been released yet. It might be like a pre-order joint. I don't know, because all I know is it was originally released in hardcover, just like The Evil Queen. That hardcover is $15.99. So that's a pretty decent price. Amazon $15.99 with Prime, free shipping. Or you could go to Barnes and Nobles or something, and you end up paying what's cover price, $24.99? No. So yeah, so I will read you guys the blurb, and then we can break it down, because this book had a lot going on. Not diluted a lot where you'll be confused and you can't keep track of the plot, but a lot, just a lot. Okay. So the little synopsis on Amazon says, has a little preface, I guess you'd want to call it. And it says, Once Upon a Time meets Game of Thrones in book 2 of New York Times bestselling author Gena Showalter's magical, romantic, dark fantasy series, in which the fairy tales we know and love are prophecies of the future. Welcome to the forest of good and evil, where villains may be heroes and heroes may be villains. It all depends on who you ask. So that little catchphrase at the end was also, I think in the blurb or in the preface for The Evil Queen. So maybe that's a standing thing throughout the entire series. But I love that. That's depends on who you ask, because we all love a bad boy villain, right? Yeah, we do. So I'm gonna definitely fuck up some of these names, and I'm sorry. In my brain, I just can't. I can't. So the main female character is named Ashley, and the main male character's name is Saxon. One of his names, and I'm gonna get into that. So the blurb says Ashley and Scalisa, that's the way my brain pronounced it when I read the book, I'm sorry, may be called the Glass Queen due to her weak heart, but Saxon, king of the Avian, knows she is more dangerous than broken glass. In this Cinderella retelling that sweeps readers into the magical land of Enchantia, filled with treacherous enemies, unexpected allies, forbidden love, and dangerous magic. Dangerous magic. Can destined lovers find their way to each other, or will evil win the day? Everything changes at the stroke of midnight as one determined princess fights for her legacy, her love, and the crown that is her destiny. Okay, so like I said, the two main characters of this one are Ashley and Saxon. In the realm of Enchantia, there are numerous kingdoms. Most of them are all at war with each other, ATM. There's one king in particular who's super, and he's trying to take over other kingdoms that are rivals to him. He's a nut job, basically. That is Ashley's father. So Ashley is basically the reincarnation of the little Cinder Girl, or Cinderella. And when she's born, her father uses a witch, an oracle, whatever, to to determine whether or not she's going to be beneficial to his kingdom, because obviously she's a girl child and she's not going to be like heir to the throne or whatever, and he would prefer a boy, whatever. But he wants to make sure she's going to aid his kingdom in some way, because he's just like that POS who's looking out for number one. So yeah, where to go from here? I'm trying to like, I'm trying to figure out how to tell the plot of this without giving away too much and without sounding like a mad scientist. Insert Charlie Kelly meme from It's Always Sunny with the thing. Yeah, so essentially, Ashley has grown up in the castle up to the time of her mother's death, which there's like mysterious circumstances surrounding her mother's death as well. And so she's grown up in the castle, but she's like looked at everything from afar because she's, like I said, she's bedridden and she can't really leave her room because she tires very easily and they're afraid she's gonna like croak. So her mother dies. She goes to the funeral, and at this funeral there's like, you know, visiting dignitaries and other people from other kingdoms and royalty and such, right? So she sees across the way this boy who is not a boy, he's like a man, but he's like a teenage boy. And he sees her and she's like, ooh, like, you know, my mom is just died and like I'm really grieving and stuff, but you're also kind of a cutie patootie. And he looks at her and they make eye contact for a second and he's like giving her death stare and she's like, what is your deal? And she like has like a little episode and she passes out and the king tells her like guards to take her back to her room and, you know, he's had enough for her. And then she sneaks back out because she's like, I'm not gonna miss my mom's funeral. So she sneaks back out by herself, and halfway like to the place she has like another episode, and then she runs into the boy and they're alone, and then she passes out. And when she wakes up, the guy is standing in front of her like singed, like his wings are singed. Saxon is the crown prince of the avian kingdom, and avians, if you know, they're like they have wings, they're like angels kinda, right? But they're like warrior angels. So, so she wakes up and she sees that this dude's feathers are singed and he's claiming that she attacked him basically, with fire magic that she doesn't even have, or that she doesn't know that she has. So it comes out later that, there's like a whole thing going on inside her. There's like a lot. So basically the king banishes her, sends her to the woods to live with like the tree peoples, and they basically treat her like typical Cinderella, and they make her clean and cook food and serve them and whatever. And she does that for 3 years until finally she receives word from her father that she needs to come back home. And she thinks that, oh, it's going to be some happy reunion. Yay. She gets back to the kingdom to find out that, no, you've been called here because the boy you set on fire still wants restitution. And you're going to basically be like his little personal slave, while there's this huge competition tournament thing going on, for where all these dudes are trying to get the hand of your sister, who's like your stepsister, not your real sister, but like evil king dude's remarried, and now he has like a stepdaughter that he's auctioning off basically in this big tournament. And her deal is that anything she touches, she can turn anything into pure gold. So maybe she'll get her own book that'd be cool. But yeah, so essentially Saxon's here and he wants you to be at his beck and call throughout this tournament where he's vying for the hand of your stepsister. And he's like aged 3 years. He's become mad buff and good looking. And, you know, Ashley is so humble because she has nothing and because she's been treated like shit her whole life. And she's so kind and generous and whatever, the way you would think Cinderella's supposed to be, right? But she's also very fierce. She's very wily. Like, that's a good word to use for her, like, very wily. She's very, like, I don't know. It's difficult to explain, but essentially, he decides that he's going to put her through, like, make her jump through all these hoops and complete these tasks. And then at the end, she thinks that he's just going to let her go and she'll go be able to live a quiet life and do whatever, right? No. So he's gonna put her through these tasks that she needs to do for restitution for setting him on fire when she was younger. And then at the end, he has plans to basically put her in a permanent sleep forever because she's actually like a reincarnated princess who's mad evil. So yeah, essentially, Saxon and Ashley both are reincarnations. Their previous incarnations met in life and fell in love with each other, but Ashley's incarnation, whose name is Leonora, which, go figure, I have an aunt whose name is Leonora, whom I fucking loathe. But she is essentially like a fire goddess, whatever. And she essentially burns down the world 2 times in her previous lives. And Saxon knows that there's going to be like a World War III type situation if he doesn't like put her out. So Ashley herself has no memories of this previous incarnation. Saxon does. And he's like low key making her miserable to get his revenge for her like ruining his past 2 lives. And she's like, why are you so mean to me? But he won't tell her. And then it comes out and she realizes, oh shit, it's not a reincarnation that's inside me. It's basically like a demon. And I have to find a way to exorcise it, or else I'll never be able to live a good life and I'll end up destroying everything and I'll put myself down first, basically. So there's a lot going on in the background. There's like oracles and witches who are steering this. If you've ever read Cressley Cole's Immortals After Dark series and you're familiar with who Nyx the Ever-Knowing is, she's like a Valkyrie who's a soothsayer and she's basically steering what's called the Accession, and it's like a world-ending event, and she's like single-handedly matching up couples and putting people together who are going to steer the apocalypse or impending apocalypse in the correct direction. That's essentially what this oracle and witch who are behind the scenes, that's what they're doing. So that is all going on, and there's like, anyway, long story short, my mom says that all the time. My mom says it all the time, and then 45 minutes later, she's said long story short 12 times, and the story's never short. So, long story short, they both end up falling for each other, and they realize they want to be together, but Saxon wants to be with Ashley, the actual princess, her current incarnation, and they both have to come up with a way to get Leonora out so that they can get rid of her so she won't be reborn again later, and so that him and Ashley can live the fairy tale life together and just be happy and all that jazz. So that's that on that. I would highly recommend this book to you guys. I would highly recommend this series, even though it is young adult and there's not a lot of graphic sex scenes, which I know you guys love. The story, the plot, the characters, I personally liked the Glass Queen better than the Evil Queen. I don't know why. I just did. I just immediately fell in love with both Ashley and Saxon. So, yeah, I would highly recommend that you guys read this book. I will give this, for the rating, I will give it a 9.5. I know, you're like, a 9.5? Yes. I loved this book. If you've watched any of my previous videos and you've looked at like my catalog, you know I'm like legit obsessed with Gena Showalter. So it's no surprise, like surprise, surprise, Candice is giving a high rating to one of her books. It's bound to happen. It's just gonna happen, okay? I also, you may have noticed that on every video that I put out, I give the book a recommendation. Like, I recommend that you read that book. And the reason for that is because I personally don't find it productive in any way, or just, there's a lot of negativity in the world right now. There's a lot of bad shit going on. Hello, 2020, you fucking disaster of a year. I don't feel the need to get on my channel and bash authors and bash books. And the reason for that is because the word good, when it pertains to many things, is subjective from person to person, right? So what I like, you may not like. What you like, I may not like. So why would I get on here and be like, this book was trash, this author is trash, never read anything by them? Because you might pick up the book and be like, bitch, you're crazy. This is bomb. And I can't refute that, because if you like what you like, and that's what you like, and I like what I like, and that's what I like, and this is what I like. So essentially, yes, that is why every video that you see on this channel is in some shape, way, or form at least an 8 or higher on the scale from 8 to 10, because I want to recommend books to you guys that I personally loved and that I think you would love. And if you want to take that recommendation and you want to read the book, yay. If you don't, and it doesn't sound like it's up your alley, move on to the next video. Maybe you might find something you like. I don't know. Maybe you don't care about any of these books and you're just here to see me embarrass myself every day. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, please don't leave me. I need views. Please. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys joining me for another video. If you like me and you like my channel, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the little bell so you get notifications when I upload a new video. If you would like to follow me on social media, you can join my members only Facebook group. I also have an Instagram and a Twitter account devoted to this channel. I will link them all down below. And I will put a little banner here on the screen for you guys to see. I also will be doing a giveaway very, very soon. As I mentioned before, I do own an Etsy. I have an Etsy bakery, and as part of the upcoming giveaway, I will be giving away a book, obviously, a romance novel, either in ebook format or in paperback format. I will also be giving away some other type of reading novelty item, maybe like a mug or like a iced coffee cup or something that has like a cute little phrase, little saying on it. And I will be giving away some Sugared South goodies in that little box. So yeah, so if you're interested in possibly winning that, the giveaway will be super easy. All you're going to have to do is probably just like share my channel to your social media accounts or something. But join my social media accounts. You will be able to see when I post the giveaway and you can participate. And the winner will get lots of yummy, delicious goodies and such. Okay. I really thank you guys so much for bearing with me for another half-hour video. I just looked at the timer and that is... and yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Okay? Bye. I am quickly losing patience with this thing. If you could unfreeze, that'd be great. Oh, okay. Now I have no page. Okay, that's cool. Blank page? Cool, 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 cool. Another day. Same shit, different day. Are you connected? Are you connected? Then fucking act like it. Okay? Thanks. Okay, stick your head in and say hi.
Hi.
Okay, all right, go, go, go. Virus protection, I don't. If I get interrupted one more time. One more time. By anything. Oh my God. Fuck's sake. Okay, where the hell was I? I forget. And if this thing times out one more time, like, who fucking sets windows? Like, I know it's a setting that I can change, but I don't have the capacity, like the mental capacity to fuck with this. And the fact that it is going into sleep mode, my laptop going into sleep mode every like 45 seconds of not being used, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, where was I? What the fuck was I talking about? Okay, and the main character, the main brain, in the realm, half an hour. Please, God, let me be able to cut some of this out because nobody's gonna listen to me talk for half an hour. Help. Send help. What's up? What's good, guys? Shake it. How y'all doing? Shake it, 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 shake it one more time. My camera's trash. My camera's trash. My mount is trash. My table is trash. The carpeting is trash. Everything is trash. My makeup is trash. My hair is trash. The only thing that's not trash is my shirt, because don't stop believing. I don't care that it's mid-November. I don't care. It's Christmas time, okay? Like, the Christmas radio station is on in my car all the time. If I hear one more rendition of Mariah Carey, though, I will kill someone. I can't with that fucking song anymore. Like, the only time I want to hear that song is when that little girl is singing it at the end of Love Actually. That's the only rendition I want to hear. Aside from that, get it out. Get it out of there. I don't know why I like Love Actually. I bet I've seen it a lot of times. And I still can't say that I really love this movie. It's just like there, and I've seen it a lot. Makes no sense, I know. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Okay? Bye. You're not clicking. Why are you?